this off? What the fuck?
Oh.
Alright, now let's see what went wrong and what went right in this video. I'm going to break down my gameplay here. I haven't necessarily watched it too much. I've just done the editing for the first portion, so it's kind of a first impressions video of this, since this is a game that I'm pretty sure is a few weeks old. Sorry if I sound a tiny bit off. I have been sick for the past few days, and I'm just recovering, so yeah. So like usual, I dropped hangers and I'm looting hangers. This is obviously, if you've watched my streams, a place where I drop frequently. Granted, going into this building is something that is not necessarily something that I do quite often. A lot of the time I'll change up how I play. Usually there's a solid pattern of me playing hangers and then going to heading north and then going to farmland afterwards for the end zone, because that's usually where it ends up in my games. But sometimes I like variation in my games, because doing the same thing for like 1,000 matches doesn't get fun. So that first kill was interesting. I wonder, I'm not 100% sure why I came over to here, and I haven't watched this very start of me dropping in, but I'm guessing that the reason that I checked that position there was due to the fact that when I was dropping in, I saw someone dropping at fire station, and there's a decent chance that someone would camp at that place, or camp at fire station once they drop there. It happens nearly every single game. It's like very frequent. I got lucky, I guess, because I got 2 kills off the bat, and I somehow got enough money to get a loadout. I'm currently in this game. I'm running a RAM, and I think my secondary will be a FFAR or MP5. When I'm doing that. Yeah, alright, so there's 2 deviations that I like to play. If I get enough money and the buy zone is in the airport strip, I like to go towards airport or go to the towns on the mountain to my right. And that's one deviation. The other deviation is heading north after. So I get that kill. I basically stole it. I beamed this guy across. I actually don't know how I hit that guy because he was behind the wall and I didn't get a wall bang. So I'm curious as to how I hit that guy. Or like, yeah. None of this takes necessarily a lot of understanding of the game so far. I'm actually moving about very. That was very dangerous. I should have ran away straight away because that guy could have clocked me with a second shot instantaneously. I guess I got lucky there because I went back and I played it really risky there. I think that's something I could have done a bit better. Is I could have ran away. I didn't necessarily need to drop a trophy system instantaneously because I don't think someone was gonna RPG me right afterwards. So I could have jumped out here, right, and then dropped the trophy system and then kept on going. It didn't need to be that immediate. I wasn't in immediate danger when it came to rocket launchers, but I was in immediate danger when it came to someone sniping me. So I probably shouldn't have done that. Should have switched that. Switch those 2 actions around. Um, this is interesting because I would usually think I would aggress onto that player or try and find where that sniper came from and then kill him. I guess I'm playing this a tiny bit different. So I see gunfire from left to right. I don't know, someone's in storage unit. Alright, so he's near a recon, nearby. In this scenario, I'd probably assume that he was near the buy station or in one of the storage units around the buy station. He can obviously see my truck on the mini-map, so I'd have to think about how that player would be playing against me. I guess I'm checking the outsides to see if anyone is around. That is like, I see if he ran away. Alright, so someone shot inside of that storage unit. So he's probably still in that storage unit, to be fair. Alright, so let's see what I do. I probably tried to jump on top of the truck, but I'm terrible, so I'm just going to aggress on it anyway. I'm aggressing on... Oh, I made an outplay. Alright, cool. So the storage unit is the one below me. So I jumped up, did a sound cue like I was running away, and then I jumped down and killed him to make him off guard. I don't mean to sound arrogant there. I think that was actually pretty well played, how I did that, to be honest. Alright, what do I do after this point? I feel comfortable around Boneyard, so that's probably why I'm playing this, because this would have been my first or second game on when I was doing Monitorcams. So that makes sense that I went and went to my comfortable places. So it was easier to get the video. Alright, so I'm getting a UAV. A lot of people call me out and say I don't use... so someone's on the... Someone's there. He just picked up supply run, someone's on the bounty. I did good pinging now. But a lot of people call me out and say I don't use UAVs or anything like that in my gameplay. I feel like that is just false. I use them quite often. Nearly as much as I can. I might miss it once in a while. Alright, so this is just following UAV. I see the player. There's nothing... Me getting this killed, there's nothing about it that's interesting. I guess something to point out is how people think that I lock to people's bodies when they're going down. And they cherry pick scenarios when that happens. For one, it's not even that hard to do. And then two, it doesn't actually happen all the time. Alright, so the person is over at the bike. I see them running across. Visibility on this is pretty good. That's weird though. Didn't jump up there. So I just lasered him. I don't think there's anything really to talk about regarding that. Alright. So there's someone pinging to my right, so he's probably at train station. I think I just saw people shooting to my left. Traces? I could be wrong. Maybe I'm seeing things. That was just in the corner of my eyes regarding that. Alright. So I'm going over to this area. I'd go over here decently often, but it's not super often. So the door is open to the left. I don't know if I picked up on that during the game. And the door isn't open there. So people haven't necessarily looted around here because none of these doors are open, and most people don't close their doors. That's how you can pick up on whether doors are open and whether someone's most likely there. Because people, they don't close their doors when they're looting. Alright. So this isn't necessarily super interesting. Alright, so there's a loadout, so I'm probably going to get a gun out there. Alright, so there's a red dot on my thing. That looks like it's coming from the tower. It looks like it's coming from the tower. There's two loadouts here, so there probably is someone at the tower. This isn't actually that dangerous. I thought it was pretty dangerous, but it's actually not that dangerous considering the loadout is giving me cover. I go to the triple box for cover, and then I try and beam this kid. He's a sniper. I don't like versing people like this. It's why in customs, I'm pretty sure this is banned to be just camping at towers on top like that. In my customs. Because it's just a boring way to play. It's very gimmicky. Maybe I shouldn't ban it for my customs. Because you can't deal with it. He was shooting someone, so I think That's probably, yeah. He was shooting someone to my right before, so I'm probably guessing that's why I checked to the right there. And then I just killed the guy. Alright. I wish I knew how much money I was, but like, it's so hard to find a fucking camera angle where you can place the camera and you don't have any, don't miss out on any information. Because I want to keep all of the screen visible so I can pick out certain details. Alright, so a car's coming in. I usually like to track these things, and I do track the car. Alright, so he jumped out. He's probably trying to mount up now. Let's keep our eye on the radar. Let's give us a little checky check. He's back in the car. Alright, and there's another person to our right. And it seems like it's coming down from the runway, not necessarily from hangars or anything like that. And I guess that's what past me thought as well. Keeping an eye on the radar, he's not coming towards us. I'm just seeing whether that person who attacked us from before is going to take a shot and reveal himself again. Or herself. Or themselves. They aren't. I'm just gonna go. I guess I'm just, because like I didn't get attacked before. I guess like this seems like it could be risky because I did get shot from before, but because I didn't get shot while I was visible for so long, I thought that like they could get a timing on me and shoot me during that time that I was running to the truck. But due to the fact that I tested the waters and I wasn't getting shot, it makes it a bit safer for me to go here. Alright, so I saw that car on the far hangar side, and there's red dot now. The car stops, so the person is there. The truck is clipping on the truck, and that plane is a bit wonky, so I'm a bit of an idiot. I'm getting shot here. Holding. I just chuck a. I thought he might have pushed back, but he actually popped a dead silence and ran up on me. When I'm thinking about this gunfight, I don't know exactly what I could have done better. Because I think it's fair to assume that he might run away and get a head glitch on that truck. So like, I think that's fair to assume. And he popped a dead silence, so I didn't have any info that he was coming to my left. And I did track him and then drop shot. So I did all the movement that I could. Or a reasonable amount of movement to counter that fight. So I actually don't know what I could have done there that would have made me win that gunfight. If someone's in the comments thinking, like, mention in the comments if you think there's anything that I could have done necessarily there that could have made that fight easier. Maybe not aggressing on him. Maybe playing passive on the triple boxes and holding that would have been a better play. So I see the truck going to the right, so I know it's safe to go grab my gear. I'm just looking below me to see if anyone's there. Yeah, because I'm really curious about that. If there's anyone that actually thinks that I could have played that differently and it would have had a different outcome. Because I feel like he made a very good play, and that he was rewarded for that play. Alright, sorry for the cough if you heard that. Alright, so the truck is near the plane. He's coming towards me. Again, another people think that I have aimbot and I perfectly track cars and I cheat that way. I think it's proof there that I don't. Or at least I can't track both. I'm holding it. I don't know how he jumped out. I got messed up because those two trucks, like, they look very similar. So I got messed up there. I check over to the right. I actually saw someone there. That's why I'm going to hold this angle and kill him. So I saw someone. If you slow it back, you can see the person run across. Yeah, that actually really messed with me because I thought those two trucks perfectly lined up. So I thought he jumped out of the one in front of me, not the black one. I'm taking his truck. Interesting. Interesting. Alright, so what do I do from this point? Self-revive? Yeah, that's something a lot of people, I guess like a lot of people do say I don't pop UAVs when I should. But I'd much rather a self-revive than a UAV. I don't know if that's different for people. I don't know why I looked there. Did I... Was there, why did I look there? Interesting. I'm not too sure. Alright. Going to zone. Oh, I see someone up there. Cool. So I down him. Oh, that's annoying to deal with. That's like the problem with self-revives, I guess. Is if you don't have precision, you down someone like that. He played it perfectly fine, because if you have a self-revive and you're up there like that, because most people don't run precisions when they probably should, because that probably should be the meta. You can take aggressive peeks like that and not really worry if you're gonna get downed or not. Because you can just self-revive up from that point and then play from passive. See, like self-revives allow you to take aggressive peeks, and then because you can play passive afterwards and not die. You have to make safe aggressive peeks though. Alright, so I'm aggressing onto him. This could be very dangerous. Because if he was there, he could have shot me while I was parachuting. So I know this person is still probably in this building, that person that I downed. He was in the far side. I see him. I don't think he saw me. Oh, that was preemptive. I should have actually moved up and took my shot a bit better. But this person didn't play it well at all, so that's fair. Alright, so I aggress over here. The car, what I'm assuming is this person is either fighting someone to the left, because I think I heard shots or that explosion to the right. That's why I go and check it. I'm playing it actually quite risky, because he could have been to the left and I could have gotten killed. That is something I shouldn't have done necessarily. He could have been in this alleyway. I took this guy's car because I didn't want I wanted to like bait him out. I got shot from somewhere. Oh, and then I pick up on this person. My sniping is getting a lot better, I think, from this point. Critical damage. Alright, cool. At least he destroyed that person's car. Because I feel like nowadays I would have hit that shot. Alright. Oh.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Repositioning. Don't know if I have to talk about that necessarily. Repositioning is always pretty decent. This is a strong position. You just have to worry about the building to my right here, because it's above and it can attack you. My sniping here is god-awful, and I feel like this was at the time that I didn't know the lead on the Kar 98 as much, because I kind of forgot it. Alright. I'm checking these angles, because if I was hearing someone shooting from where I was, I would, if I was at that building, I would actually take a peek on me. So that's why I'm checking this building so heavily. Alright, this is dangerous. Do I have a... Yeah, I have a self-revive. But it's also dangerous because I'm not in a safe spot. Like, if I do get downed... Alright, there's someone else over there. But if I do get downed, that wasn't necessarily safe. Where did I get shot from? I actually don't even know. So let's check. I got shot from that building, but I don't know exactly where in that building. Alright. Obviously need to take my time a bit more on these Kar 98 shots. I think I've learned that a bit better. Or like just smoothly track onto the person instead of like trying to... I don't know, I guess like I've gotten smoother with leading my shots. Alright, so I'm aggressing up here. It is sort of... It is sort of dangerous. Because someone could have come here. Could have aggressed here. I also don't know why I picked up like switched my sniper here, because this person could be near the ladder, you know. He could have been in this area right now, so I probably should have had the ram out. Now I'm just holding it because this person did jump over to this building. There's getting shots on the bottom, so there's probably a gunfight happening there. Cars coming in, bikes coming in. Someone's at the police station, someone's coming in now. I killed this person, and you see how I didn't stick to him, like most people would assume. Alright, so I cracked that person, not cracker, I hit him. So that person is in that building where I was. This car's coming in. So this is a peak that's perfectly fine with self-revive, because you can once you get down, you can just come into this area and self-revive. The one before wasn't, because I was still on the roof and they could have still killed me. But having this position where you can drop down, and it's fine. Again, didn't track a car perfectly. I don't think there's that much to say about that kill there. Alright, so I'm holding the single. I guess the truck did come in, so there was another person here. So it is for, I think what am I doing? I'm switching my sense to legacy. I don't know if that's what I wanted. Oh no, relative's what I want, because it's the slower one. Alright, so the person blew something up, so I knew it was there. This person played absolutely so poorly, man. He should have just jumped down and then... he should have jumped down, gone to the room at the end of the building, and then plated himself up, instead of trying to plate right there. Maybe it was just bad movement and didn't mean it. But yeah. I'm guessing on this person, because there was someone around here somewhere. Like we saw that girl come in here. I guess I'm worried about people aggressing from that building that I just jumped from. I'm holding this angle. This is a better one to hold, holding the further one, because if someone peeks up from the other angle, I don't get shot from behind. It's in my view. So there's two loadouts there, and they're not mine, so it means there's two people around here as well.
Enemy UAV overhead.
I shouldn't be aiming here, because I think if someone came to from the other ladder, they could shoot me. Yeah, this is the better angle. Also, again, see how that wasn't a perfect track. I think a lot of people accuse me that are very silly. Again, sorry if you can hear that cough. Alright. So I'm holding this angle because he's I didn't expect him to run back from that area. Interesting. I'm still, at this time, I'm obviously not that good at the Car 98, it seems. My crosshair placement was way too high. Oh, I see that person from Superstore trying to grass on, trying to peek him. I can do this since I have the self-revive. And this is also fine if there's someone below me, which is a decent chance, because again, it's still in my view. Someone can pop up from below me, and someone can pop up from me to in front of me on to the right. I think I can still see that, so I can still react to that. I'm not I'm not positioning myself where I can get shot from behind necessarily. I actually don't think I can get shot from behind. Alright, see? That's a perfect example. This person aggressive room. That is very dangerous from him, and that was Salzy, the guy that died before. That was very... That's what I was talking about, when like it's dangerous to do those flight paths, because they can just kill you out of the sky. This person is, I think he's not in the gas. Alright, so someone just hopped in that car. There's a person at the car dealership as well. But it's still, alright, so there's one person here. So, we just killed that one person that we saw from ages ago. There's still one person around here due to that loadout that dropped earlier. There's still one person around this area. So I'm just scurrying about for that. Yeah, and the zone's coming in, so that guy was forced to push. Alright. I think that's a perfect example of why I don't have perfect crosshair placement at times, because that was pretty good crosshair placement, and I guess I feel like I had prior knowledge that someone was over there at some point, but so it's like a glance. I just got kind of lucky, but with that guy at the container, I had perfect crosshair placement, and you can see how my scope actually covered up the other side where he could have peeked me, and I had to flick between the two. That's when I would usually aim down, so I had vision on both sides, and I could flick up to left or right. A lot of people, not a lot, a few people have commented on that and tried to criticize me for that and said that that's proof that I'm a bad player. It's actually proof I'm a good player, because we have good crosshair placement to make the shot easier. But if you make visibility a lot harder and give a person a way to kill you, then there's no point in having that good crosshair placement. It's better to have 2 bit harder shots to hit than one shot that's super easy and the other one which is impossible because you can't see him. So crosshair placement is only good. Remember why you do a thing. Like, if you have good crosshair placement, remember why you do that, to make your shot easier. If there's 2 angles and you're making one impossible and the other one really easy, you should probably make 2 angles, both angles like 60% as easy, if that makes sense. Alright, I break this. I don't think I had to break that, but there was a person above from the car dealership. I remember that. And there was also the person that I shot. So they're probably in this building. So this is really dangerous. I had to pull a gas play. I'm looking up here. Jump in here. This person is terrible, and I hate how he plays. Or how they play. I don't know how to... This area is very hard. Because, like, people could be in the zone. Like, people could be far in the field. I'm getting aggressed by someone. I hate right shielders too. They're fucking awful. I killed this person. I get shot from here. What I should have done is run into the building and played it up, because running outside there gave... I didn't know where that third person was. It gave that person... I didn't know where he was. So it gave that third person an opening to kill me, because I didn't know if he could have shot me from left, right, he could have shot me from forward. I should have stayed in that building, and that would have been a safer play. Played it up, and then tried to aggress the player where I knew, and then play the zone and trying to kill and play that 50-50 fight on that last person. That's very interesting. I feel like I really like doing these breakdown videos, and I'm very curious what you guys think of these breakdown videos as well. I think it's very informative for myself to go over these games that are good games or decent games where I didn't win, and see where I could have done. I think I played that last zone. It was one decision, and that fucked me up. I think that if I played that zone a bit better, it could have been better. I made a few minor mistakes, I think, throughout the game, and which makes sense because I did really well up until that part. I think I got 21 kills, and then that last decision stuffed up. I think it's very interesting. There was a panic decision too. I guess, like, in my head, I didn't think that the person would be to my right, because if you looked at the zone, there wasn't that many people there. Anyway, I hope this was entertaining for you guys, or it's very helpful for me to self-reflect, and it's good to make content out of it too. So thank you for watching, man. Hopefully I put up the stats of these players, but since it's an old game, it's probably hard for me to find the stats of these players, but I hope I do. And yeah, thank you for watching, man.